cancer, and I was with her for 3 years. I dropped out of sight when when I was supposed to have been a big star. I stayed there with her, and she'd done a lot for me. That's the way it went. That's the way it goes. That's the way you guys do it. No, you do. All you men do it. Anyway, it's a good thing. Me and her, we moved up there to Nashville. 1966 it was, before most of y'all were born. And we lived out there in the country because it's about 30 miles out of Nashville. And Nashville, the rent was so damn high you couldn't stand it, you know. And you know the song, I knew it was great. But my wife, behind every great man is a woman, said, "You can't do that." I mean, she never did believe me. Being the son you ever seen. But anyway, we lived in this little country house. And across the road there was a country store. Sure enough, they sold grape beds, and they had the Cracker Barrel and the whole smear. It was a real country store. I walked over there one day. There's this boy standing there. There was a young man standing there with an overall on. He looked like a farmer of some sort. And I don't know whether he said it out loud or he was thinking it. He said, "You know," he pointed at this old truck. And it's old one of them old crank-up kind, you know, if you crank it, it'll bust your thumb if you don't watch it. But he sat there. He said, "You know, if an old boy would fix that truck, I'd buy it." Talking about the guy in the store owned the truck. Yeah, the gerbil jumped back on the wheel and I started thinking, I thought, well, I'll be a businessman. I'll go ahead and I'll buy that truck. And I'll fix it. I'm a good mechanic. I'll fix it and I'll sell it just further down the road. And I bought the truck right. Didn't cost much, just about everything I had. And this was out there underneath the tree working on it. I mean, I've been skimming the knuckles up and everything. I just couldn't get the damn thing to run. I was having a hard time. The wife comes out. She said, "What you done?" I said, "Well, I'm fixing to sell this here truck too far down the road here." She said, "Does that mean you bought it?" I said, "Yeah." And of course she got mad as an old wet hen and she took off, and the only car didn't run. We had a bunch of old cars sitting around there, but none of them run. I'm not a real good mechanic, you know. Anyway, she took off and the only car that run, went back to Waco, Texas. Here I am up here around close to Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm standing there and I got to thinking, you know what? I never did like being married. Wasn't a thing about it. I mean, marriage is a great institution, but who the hell wants to live in an institute? So I decided, well, you know, I done busted my knuckles up, and I seen I couldn't get that truck to run. I knew I had failed her because I'd spent all our money on it, but she had some mad money left, and she took off back down to Waco. Anyway, I said, well, I'll go and, well, put on my favorite clothes, which would be, well, exactly like these. and went on up to the house. I'm going to tell you something. Don't ever play Russian roulette with an automatic. Just for your own good. In the store. But anyway, I got up there, laid down on the bed, had a little hat scrunched on my head, boots on, all the whole smear. What you're supposed to do when you're off yourself, you know. Got that gun right up to my head. I ain't near done it. I don't know, for some reason or other, I just went over and just emptied it in the walls. But so I wouldn't have any more shells. Yeah, I went down that truck, squared off at it. Dad goes, I didn't get it running. I got it running, man. It wouldn't run very good, but it run. And I limped into Nashville, about 30 miles. Limped in there, that old truck. Pulled up there by a place called the Gold Rush, and it just squibbled me. I just said, well, I got out, and it's during the 60s, when these guys walk around with hair long and mine, you know, kind of hippie type fellas, and they're always walking around with little cans and things saying, "You got any change? Y'all got any change, have you? You got any change?" And I'm looking at them. thought, well, I think I can do that. And so I got my hat out, and I started saying, y'all got any change heavy? You got any change? Sure enough, they'd fill my hat up. I went, dumped it in the truck, come back, filled it up again. I had no idea those guys were making that much money. But they were always grinning like a possum eating shit, you know? It puzzled me. I stopped one of them. I said, look here, I got to know how come it is that you fellas is always grinning. He said, well, I'll say you something. I said, okay. And he come out with this sheet of paper. It had little stamps on it, about the size of a divorce paper. And it had stamps on it, and it had a fellow going like this with an attaché case called Natural Man. Natural Man. So I gave him a bunch of money for it. Gives me the sheet. I wired it up. I had a beer in my hand. I wired it up, stuck it on the mouth, and went and swallowed it on down. He said, well, you wasn't supposed to take the whole thing at once like that. It didn't bother me because there wasn't nothing going to happen anyway. I could do anything them damn guys could do. I mean, I hooked a few bulls in my day, so I knew I could ride anything they could ride. But in about 45, maybe an hour, things went going sideways. I mean, it got really weird. And I got where I was just standing there in the middle of the street, not the street, but the sidewalk. And a fella bumped into me and said, hey, buddy, you're turning blue. I thought, he said, you gotta breathe. Oh, okay. I started breathing, and I built a little machine. I don't know if any of y'all ever done that stuff, but I built a little machine inside of me. It had a little BB that would go down this little thing. I swear to God, it's the truth. And I swear it's true. And the little BB would hit the deal just about the time I was supposed to take a breath. Every time that baby would hit that thing, it would go, and I lived, see? And I kind of got through that part of it. But everything was still goofy, you know? And I decided, well, I'm going to die. I could see I'm going to die. And I felt like I was going to die because I mandated some kind of strychnine or something in that stuff. And I went ahead and went into the store. I said, well, if I'm going to die with a beer in my hand. So I go in the store, go and buy a six-pack. And for some reason or another, I'm up on the ceiling. And I'm looking down at this one. And my arm is like Plastic Man. It's what, and I'm handing her the money and stuff. I don't know why she sold this here to me. Because here I am up here and she's down there. And I got me a six-pack. Somehow I got out that door. I plopped down on the cement as soon as I could. And I commenced drinking that stuff. And I got about 3 deep in it. Nothing happened much. Then I got about 4. When I got to the 5th beer, I realized I was on my way to get drunk. So when I hit that 6th one, I got drunk. And you see, I can handle that. And so that's what you do if you ever do this shit. You go buy your beer, buy some beer, get drunk. Because you don't know how to handle being drunk. A lot of things still happening. Then all of a sudden I became good looking and bulletproof. And then I was so happy and all that stuff, just like them fellas. And I decided, well, I got all this money and the wife's gone. And hey, I'm gonna have me a good time. So I started hitting these little brunettes, long, tall, squatty bodies, all of this, blondes, whatever. I mean, I did everything but farm animals, I'm telling you, I had a good time. After that, though, everything started getting really tired for some reason. And I had all this money in the truck. So I decided, well, many moons had gone by this time. I mean, I'd been up and down through old people's apartments and all. I just did the whole thing. Wasn't scared of nothing. Anyway, I decided it's time to go back to the house because I was getting so damn rank I couldn't hardly stand myself. And I got in the truck and left back to the house. Got there, and I got in there and took a shower, put my hat on, because, you know, cowboys, when I get your shit together, put a lid on it. And then I had my stuff together real good. I put my boots on, but I forgot to put anything else on. I was going around there with my guitar. I was writing a song about what happened to me. I'm telling you what is the best song. I'm telling you, it's so good, it's ridiculous. I couldn't believe I wrote it, man. It's so good. And oh man, I was whacking it out and singing it and all that stuff. About that time, the doorknob moved, and so the wife come in. I didn't know how long she'd been gone. I didn't know how long I'd been gone. Anyway, she said, "What in the hell are you doing?" Here I am naked, you know what I'm saying, when I get up. And she says, "What in the hell are you doing?" I said, "Honey, I just ripped the greatest song ever written. We gonna buy Nashville." She said, "Well, I gotta hear it." Because she liked to hear the song, but she didn't really believe anything. And I started whacking this song out. And I don't know, I got about a third of the way through it. I don't know what she had in her purse, or it might have been an amble, but she hit me with that damn purse of hers, and I hit the floor like that. And I seen stars. You ever see stars when you get hit? I seen stars. Just they're little sprinkly looking things, look like them jacks that you used to play with, you know, you put them there. Anyhow, I decided, well, I better get up from this somehow. And I decided, well, what I better do is before I piss everybody off is do the song. and the song is, so I'm thinking about cranking my ragged old truck up, hauling myself into town.
Yeah.
We hadn't done that yet. Yeah, we did. We've done it. Early this morning, without any warning, I took me a look at myself. Good God, I see now that married of life I've been living, it was a trying to choke me to death. I lay on the bed with my gun to my head, and I'm running about into his home. But I come to myself just before I got killed, and I blew me some holes in the wall. I'm thinking about cranking a ragged old truck up and hauling myself into town. I'm thinking about racing, so dang on the much of hell till I die for. I live it all down. Yeah, I lay around this place till I'm blue in the face, and my best will be on the ground. I'm hanging about cranking my ragged old truck, and I'm hauling myself into town. A honky-tonk man in a honky-tonk band with a honky-tonk girl on my own. I may be as ugly as an old mud rail fence, but I'm loaded with a hillbilly charm. great. It's my life, no wife. Mine's one to tell me I can't go and have me some fun. So for where old Heifer drives the back end from Waco, you can bet your sweet ass I'll be gone. I'm thinking about crying my ragged old club and haul myself into town. I'm thinking about raising, so hang on how much hell till I die for. I did it all around the old lady. Around this place till I'm blue in the face and I'm there. Well, be on the ground. I'm thinking about cranking my ragged old truck and I'm hauling myself into town. Yeah, I'm thinking about cranking my ragged